Hey, hey, willkommen zurück bei The Invincible.
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field.
Eine Person weiter links. Da oben im Lager. Sehr gut. Ich habe
This is
ziemliche
Dr. Gassner reporting.
60er
Do you copy?
Vibes.
I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Androbot. Stop! Androbot, stop! What the... Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms? Without telling anyone? Again? Oh, well... Never mind.
Das Lager sieht verlassen aus. Kann aber auch der Sandsturm gewesen sein.
Oh, maybe if I... RT? Default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
Commonwealth Industry. Rote Flaggen. Radarschüssel. Oh, hallo?
Dr. Crowther! Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor? Is everything all right? Doctor, please, look at me. A report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Excuse me.
Yasta, can you hear me?
Astrogator,
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
my receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. Glad you didn't lose your head.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear, but to the point. As I understand it, there's only Dr. Crowther at the camp, and he's not well. What happened to him?
I was just about to examine him. Dr. Crowther, please don't be startled. I need to take your hand. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there are no visible injuries. So, I test his blood for toxins.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
No. Methane poisoning causes different symptoms. I'm afraid it's something else.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, the lander. We need to get you all on board.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find. And you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Okay. Alle sind verschwunden. Alle sind auf dem Planeten. Bis auf jemand, der oben auf der Dragonfly geblieben ist.
Anyone else here? I found Dr. Krauter.
Ah, das Mission Log. Dr. Quarter.
It's not a mission log, but it will do.
Eine erste Analyse der Proben ergab eine Zusammensetzung aus Nickel, Eisen, Mangan, Beryllium und Titan. Ich wüsste zu gerne, was das ist. Ich tippe auf einen riesigen Meteor aus Nickel und Eisen, der vor Millionen von Jahren in die Atmosphäre von Regis 3 eingedrungen ist und alles zum Schmelzen gebracht hat. Nein, warte. Vergiss es. Die Form der Struktur spricht eine andere Sprache.
Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 360. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Das Lager. Structure.
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Sturm.
All right. Now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor.
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay?
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
Right, the others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly. All right, you tin bastard. One more time.
Fascinating.
Did you find anything, Doctor?
Nice specimen. Oh, it's still alive.
Ah, the fish Dr. Gorski caught. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Something.
Inspektor.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand.
Right.
My suit is pinching and cramping just at the mere sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a...
You're dramatizing, Koval. We have a job to do on this planet. When we get back, we'll enjoy water, sand, and whatever else our hearts desire.
Yeah, you're right. Homesickness is simply eating me up.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean, Doctor.
Collect the mineral samples.
Yes, that's right. Do you want to do the honors?
Gladly.
Novik.
Probe in the water. I'm switching to manual. Distance, 100. 500.
Der kleine Punkt muss die Probe sein.
Am I seeing this right? Dr. Krauser, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is
Ischis.
life.
Der Weg kommt zurück.
I'm here.
About time. Here, take a look.
What are they doing?
Guck
They're
mal.
moving away from us.
From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right from the probe. As soon as I swim it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination, then I'll be able to say more.
Come here.
Oop.
One more time. Got it.
What did you do?
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Ich glaube nicht, ob es verpassbare Dinge gibt. Hier leuchtet irgendwas. Da auch. Da kann ich nicht rein. Arti will nicht mit mir reden. Und da ist der Verstärker. Ein Verstärker. Kann nicht springen. Komm nicht hoch. Kann nicht die Klippe runter. Erscheint, ist das nicht dieser Satellitenschüssel, die ich suche.
Yasna, focus. What now?
Gehen wir zu den Lichtern da hinten. Da irgendwas ist. Den Trecker. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie ich den... in mein Viertel gehen. Da. Landing Place, Gorski Excavation Site. Suche die Ausgrabungsstätte nach Menschen ab.
Status? Damn piece of junk.
Hier ändert sich aber die Gesteinsstruktur. Wesentlich lavaartiger. Da scheint es
Found
weiterzugehen.
the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters? Air accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir.
Runter. Hopp.
It looks like the rocks at the landing area. The ones drawn by Crowther.
The doctor marked a waypoint. I don't recall...
It's just a sketch. No markings.
Well, if so, we should do it. What would you call them?
These rocks are white as bones.
Bones, then. Writing that down.
Me too.
Grabungs. Ist hier.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the
I
way,
see.
what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon.
Got someone. I'm following the signal.
Das sieht nicht natürlich aus.
That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking. It's a drill. So damn loud.
Look here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allows. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Astrogator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analysis shows similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
And what are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Die Geologenfreunde würden dieses Spiel, glaube ich,
Anything
lieben.
else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot, Warwick. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation to this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Regis, come in. I've registered a slight change in the radiation readings.
And now?
The level has significantly increased.
No need to worry, Dr. Yasner. It's just X-rays from the active detector. Our probes are quite sensitive. They record even the slightest change.
Is one of our devices also causing an increase in the electromagnetic field?
Electromagnetic? No. We would have to activate a force field generator, but we didn't even bring it. Dr. Plaza, please wait a second. Gorski, what did you say about the field? Well, Yasner noticed an increase in the EM readings, which doesn't make much sense. Okay, I'll check it again. Carefully, Connell.
Regis, we're losing reception. Cov, can you hear us? Over. Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it!
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
We can land Dragonfly as close to their camp as possible.
Doctor, you well know we can't.
Phew. It's finally stopped.
Yes, are you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
Yes, indeed. Fortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
Hier ist irgendwo jemand. Hoffentlich. Alienstrukturen. Stahl ist auch nicht so häufig in der Natur.
There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological cross-section. Measurements. These are Merritt's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Wir müssen uns auf beides konzentrieren. Untersuchen der Wasserchemie und geologische Bohrung.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Lehmablagerung durchsetzt mit einer schwarz-roten Substanz, weder geologischen noch planetarischen Ursprungs. Millionen von Jahren alt, mindestens. Ja, es geht nur zurück. Nein, ich wollte mir das noch angucken. Die Struktur geht sehr tief in die verschiedenen Gesteinsschichten. Kosmo-Solidarische Allianz, Hauptsitz der Interplanetarischen Commonwealth, Raumfahrtabteilung Sonnensystem. Sehr geehrter Dr. Merritt, als Resultat der letzten interplanetarischen Konferenz möchten wir Sie für die anstehende Expedition Obeliskos zum Astrogator ernennen. Ihre Fähigkeiten und Leistungen in früheren Missionen haben gezeigt, dass Sie für die nächste Phase der Erkundung des Weltalls bereit sind. Wir würden uns über eine Antwort freuen, sobald Sie von Ihrer aktuellen Mission zurückgekehrt sind. Mit freundlichen Grüßen, General Pirsad, befehlshabender Offizier, Raumfahrtabteilung.
I think I know where I can find her.
Visiere. Aber hier sollte keine geologische Aktivität sein. Also solltest du auch nicht spucken. Gekocht werden. Vielen Dank. Aber ich möchte gerne Steuerung, vorwärts, rückwärts, sprinten, Interaktion. R ist der Detektor. Mein Detektor geht gar nicht so tief wie das Gerät. Nicht runterfahren. Hast du mehr Steuerung? Interaktion. Fernnutzung ist Z. Hier sieht es aus wie ein Weg nach oben.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Ich will mal ein bisschen rumgucken. Oh, der Rucksack. Das ist nicht gut.
That's concerning.
She's here. I found her.
What?
Marriage, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No
Base
vital
here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Nothing. Don't do this to me, Matt. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Merritt. Thank you.
Doctor. Jasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
45 Minuten. Soll man wieder beleben.
Merritt. Astrogator. She's.
I know. Doctor. Jasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Cover's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Do you think? Cover.
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
Ich muss da unten rum. Da hinten. Sieht alles nach unnatürlichen Bauten aus, abgeschliffenen alten Strukturen. Ich will hier nicht sagen Aliens, aber Aliens. Da ist er.
Oh no.
Jasna, status.
Koval? Don't do this to me. You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
Wie Dr. Cook.
Koval? Koval?
Scoville.
His
Wie der
eyes
andere
are
Dr. Gott.
so empty.
Krauter.
Just like Krauter's. Koval, what the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Crowder's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Jasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Jasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski.
Die Zeichner.
Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
Ja, ich kann gerade nicht nochmal gucken. Nehmen wir ihn auf.
Got him.
Da ist unser Flug.
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the seat. I'll connect to the attributes from the Landers antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry. I don't get it. What could have led to all this? Krauter, being married, now Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure chaos. But I don't believe in coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans. So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. The Invincible, however, is not in the Lyra system yet. Their other ships have never even ventured near these regions of the galaxy. Or at least, there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
Right. Something doesn't add up.
See you up there.
So, ich muss noch die anderen holen.
We might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
And Dr. Krauter doesn't. I have to go back for him.
There's no need. I just regained control of the Andromon, so please leave it to me. I'll carry him as well as the Dr. Merritt's body. In the meantime, please focus on finding Gorski.
So, ich würde gerne mal zurück und gucken, ob ich habe Dinge abgeschrieben. Ob ich aber hinblättern kann. Scheint nicht. Ja. Schon weg, sind hier oben. Dann hinter Gorski hinterher. Oh ja, hier sind die Metallstrukturen, die er gefolgt ist.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected. I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Ohne wieder hochkommen zu können. Ein Problem nach dem anderen. Ich glaube ja nicht, dass es die Allianz war, die das gemacht hat. Viel zu
I've got Gorski's
offensichtlich.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe.
Okay.
Turning the
Kein Rätsel,
systems
das ich
on.
lösen
No,
muss.
stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Hier steigen wir aus. 4 Crewmitglieder. Bild der Fische. Der gefangene Fisch. Das Anglerfoto muss sein.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day the comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
Fotos entsprechen nicht der Wirklichkeit. Da untersuchen sie es. Schon viel gebuddelt.
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Hat wahrscheinlich die elektromagnetische. Hat wahrscheinlich die Drohne kaputt gemacht. Elektromagnetische Anomalie.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking.
Heute.
Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand.
Und ein
few rocks,
Geisterschatten.
a shadow.
Shadow.
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. We may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Einen kleinen Roboterfreund bekommen.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. Oh, that's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A
Anyways.
name for the teleprobe. All right, I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Ine, Olli oder Luna? Mag Luna. Chat? Ich möchte mitentscheiden. Biene, Wally oder Luna? Luna it is.
Please enter Luna. Luna.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Der perfekte Zeitpunkt für eine kleine Pause.